Alright guys, welcome back to the second episode, and I haven't really done much since the first, but we're gonna check this black market right now, and hopefully there is different eggs. Nope. Okay, I don't want an orange or a shiny gray, to be honest, so let's see here. What's in the classroom? Symbols. You know what would be cool is if the all-S Chow that we make ends up learning every instrument as well. I think we should do that too. That would be pretty cool. So in the last episode I made a mistake and fed Jest a bunch of circle fruit, but really he likes square fruit. So I'll have to change that in the spreadsheet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go play a mission, grab some animals and chaos drives, and I'll come back in a split second. Okay, so I brought in all these tigers, and there's a little known glitch that I'm sure most of you guys know about, where basically you can give these Chow unlimited tigers. Because usually when you feed it to them, they gain their powers, but then they can never suck the life out of the same tiger. Which means you have to do the stage over and over again to collect more tigers. But in this case, you can glitch it if you stand just close enough, like that, and then recorrect yourself. And oh man, I remember finding this out myself as a kid, and I was like livid. Well, I mean, it was kind of conflicting, because like at first I was like, oh, you know, this is awesome, because like now I don't have to, you know, do anything, like I don't have to like play nearly as much, because I can just, you know, level my guys up as fast as possible. But at the same time I was mad because, one, I didn't learn about it until a few years after, you know, I started playing, so all that time was kind of wasted. And three, I didn't really like cheating, but since all my friends did it, I just followed suit. But let's see here. So I'm gonna power him up to about 20 or 25, and then I'm gonna feed him until his stamina's at about 15. And well, once I get his power up to 20 or 25, I'm gonna then get Jest his swim up to about 20 or 25 while using like Shadow, and then I'm gonna feed both of them as much as possible with the stamina fruit, and then once they evolve, I'm gonna record it, and all of this should be done in this episode, because I want to try and do this as fast as possible. I want you guys to not really be bored. I just want you guys to, you know, only have a couple minutes to watch, and just, you know, behind the scenes I'll be playing the game for like 4 hours, but I'll cut and you guys will just see him evolve, and, you know, hopefully it'll get you guys interested and not just bored, because like right now I'm just feeding him. It's not the best, you know, but maybe it is, who knows. But as you can see, he's really taken shape into being a hero Chow, which is exactly what I wanted, so that's good. But yeah, so I'm gonna feed him until 25, and then I'll come back as Shadow and feed Jest a seal or something, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, so picked up a bunch of otters, and now I'm gonna feed those to Jest, but here is what Tyson looks like right now. So I intentionally gave Tyson tigers because I wanted him to be able to walk, as you can see, and if you look at the top of his head, there's a little bit of another stem trying to come out, which is exactly what we want for power, because the power type has 3 little things coming out. And so Lenny and Jest are both going to be getting the otters. So I'm going to feed Jest otters until he's 25, so yeah, I intentionally am putting otters because it'll make him be able to walk as well, which is kinda good. I hate when the chow can't crawl, so, or like they crawl, they can't walk. I think that's, yeah. I don't know, I'm trying to make sense of it while leveling up my my good old chow here. So the only thing about Lenny is that I have to, since he wants to be neutral, I want him to be neutral, I have to level him up halfway with a dark character and then halfway with a hero character. But I always have trouble doing that. I always lean towards one. Oh man. Hold on. Ow. Hold on. I always lean towards one specific alignment, and I never get it right. But there's a way to counteract that, because if he's evolving and I realize that he's going to be a hero and not a neutral, I can just go back into the garden and right before he evolves, pet him with the other alignment. But so that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, because I just hate like doing half and half, because I have to think too much, and it's terrible overall. So wow, Jest already has... Oh yeah, that's because I fed him circle fruit. I was forcing him to eat fruit that he doesn't like, because he likes square, he doesn't like circle, but I was wondering why his stamina was up. Another thing that I can do is I could buy skill fruit, or a chow skill fruit, I think, because I think I'm going to go ahead and check that right now, because what that does is it levels everything up by 1. The swim, the fly, the run, the power. So I kind of think I should do that at least to Jest, because then he'll be able to swim. Because Jest can walk, but he can't swim, and I hate when they drown in the water. Especially when I'm going to be sitting here for 3 hours AFK, waiting for them to evolve, you know? So I think if I do the chow fruit, it'll level him up enough to be able to swim. On the other hand, Jest is getting the best of both worlds, because he's since he's already a swim chow, he's able to swim right now, and he's gonna be able to walk. Hopefully, I think it's once you hit 50 or 100. I don't know. Let me check out. Let me check you out. Where are you at? Oh, snap. I think it's when he reaches 100 or 150 in skill points. Let's see, he leveled up, oh wait. So he went from 32 to 47. I think he needs a run of 5. I think that's what he's gonna need. I think it's a skill level 100 to be able to walk. So maybe his swim will be up just a little bit more than what was expected, because I want it to be 25, but I might have to go a little bit above that, which is okay. Another thing that I chose, why I chose otter, is because the otter parts on the chow look great, especially on a dark chow like this, because the contrast really works. Same as for the tiger. See, he looks pimpin'. Tyson looks pimpin'. Jess looks just amazing. Both of them look pretty good, so that's cool. Lenny. Oh wait, let's see. Can you walk? Is it 50 or 100? All right, buddy. He doesn't want to walk, so I'll use that opportunity to feed him, because sometimes it gets really annoying when you're trying to feed them and they walk into you and then they use up your animal and you're trying to do the glitch, and it really is annoying. So I really should be taking this moment for granted, or should be taking this moment for granted? I don't know how that expression works, but I should be using it wisely, because he does not want to walk. Does he want to walk now? No? Okay, so let's level him up just to at least... Let's see here. Oh, someone's sleeping. Oh, Lenny's sleeping. I need to feed him soon. I guess he's fine. Just sleeping. I don't know though. Alright. Let's give him 3 more and see what happens. Ooh, he is going to be a great swimmer. Oh wait, let's give him 1 more. Alright, buddy, can you walk now, or... There we go. Okay, cool. So I think it's about 50. I don't know. I think it kind of depends. Maybe it's 75. I'm sure there's a certain skill point, or a certain threshold. But, so all of them are sleeping, but Lenny needs to be fed. So let's get Jess' stamina up to 3, and then let's check the black market for chow fruit, or I think they're called chow fruit. Yeah. And let's see, let's feed him until he doesn't want to eat anymore. But he seems pretty hungry, so I'm guessing he's gonna eat. No? Okay. Let's just level him up to at least 3. Wait, someone's awake? What? Oh, it's the otters that are jumping out of the lake, or the pond. Gotcha. So you can definitely see his tips on his head are really prominent now. And he's got red wings, so he's definitely going to be a devil chow, like 100%. Same as this guy, he's really light, so he's going to be an angel. So that's good. And I'm keeping all these otters because I need to give them to Lenny, but he's sleeping right now, so I'll go ahead and check the black market while he sleeps with you guys. So come on, Jess, just slow it down a bit. Actually, speed it up a bit. That's what I need. I need you to eat. Eat, 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 eat. Eat. He's almost level 3. Come on. Come on. I used to always do this. I would just bombard the chow with fruit just to like get them to level up a little bit faster. But they hate it so much because yeah, look at that. Like he's done, but like you're not actually. I'm gonna force you, man. I'm forcing you, Jess. 1 more, come on, you got this. You got this, buddy. Wipe that smirk off your face. All right, cool. All right, he looks pretty happy. So let's check the black market. I'm gonna guess there's chow fruit. I'm gonna hope that there is, but I don't know. Ooh, a shiny red. Lime green, orange. Okay, we're gonna get a shiny red, and we're gonna buy as many chow fruit as possible. I think I can buy 10. 5. Your inventory... Oh, I can only buy up to 5. Darn. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna put the chow fruit away from up here because I do not want any of the other chow eating these. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. I think... Was Jess walking towards me? What happens when I whistle? Let's see. Yes, Jess likes me enough that he will run to me. That is awesome. Cool. So Jess is really gonna favor Shadow, so that's cool. If only he was gonna be a run chow, then he could actually look like Shadow. But I guess we're not gonna do that, sadly. Alright, we got 1 more chow fruit going up here. And I'm gonna go back and buy that red, shiny red egg. Although, maybe not, because then I have to work with 1 more chow. I think I'm gonna wait on that until these 3 evolve and look at the black market then. Okay, so sorry about that cutoff, but I did a little bit more progress. So Lenny's at 20 swim. I put Jess to sleep by feeding him up to level 7 in stamina, so now he's sleepy. And then Tyson hasn't really done much, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring Tyson up here, and we're gonna give him some chow fruit, and at the same time we're gonna be feeding good old Lenny, the big eater, who's going to eat everything in sight, until he has about 10 stamina, because I need him to be hero, because right now he's dark, so I need to feed him with tails as much as possible. And yeah, so let's see, his swim went up half, but that doesn't mean he's gonna be able to swim, does it? I don't know, but he really likes chow fruit, so that's good, right? Alright, Lenny, there's no fruit for you. That's great. So this has been a pretty long episode. I intended this episode to show the evolutions, but I don't believe it will. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed Tyson the rest of this, and hopefully after that I'll end off the episode unless something crazy happens. But yeah, in the next episode I'll start off with the evolutions to have you guys up on your toes about evolving, hopefully. Give you a little cliffhanger if that makes any sense as to what I'm saying. But yeah, so I need to pet you like uncontrollably with tails, or else you're gonna be evolving into some dark chow that I do not want. I really like the clash of the otter and the lime green here. It's actually pretty good. So let's see, you can watch his tips start receding back in. Like, it's so crazy how that happens, but it does. Look at that. Everything will be okay. Alright, so let's grab some more fruit, feed you some, Lenny. Please. Please, fruit, come down. Are you? Okay, there we go. I was gonna say. Alright, there you go, Lenny. Let's grab the, nope, those ones aren't growing yet. Alright, you need to go back up here, Tyson. You need to eat the rest of your fruit. Come on. Okay, well, Tyson really likes tails. Jest really likes shadow. Lenny should probably just not like anyone, to be honest, but actually, I think a neutral chow can still enjoy a certain character, but it's just weirder, I guess. Alright, Tyson, how you doing over here? Man, I really have to look over these babies. I feel like a dad right now. Alright, come on. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Alright, his swim isn't going to be enough. Not nearly enough as to what would be needed, sadly. But yeah, so I'm going to leave off the episode here. Hopefully Lenny will have about 10 stamina, and same as Tyson, by the end of their evolutions, and then after that I'll start the new episode when they evolve. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next time.